Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome to this beautiful series of 100 Days Meditation. I am Mala Raja, and I am very thankful to Dr. Trupti Jayin for making me a part of these meditation series. Today, I bring with me a meditation on oneness. Why do we need a oneness meditation? Because we all somewhere feel disconnected. We all somewhere are feeling lonely or alone, or somewhere we are feeling this void within us. So, what came to me intuitively was to connect with our own self, to connect with everything that the universe has for us. As we all know that in the circle of life, we are interdependent, interconnected. But somewhere as we go through this life and in this time of pandemic, we are feeling completely disconnected to our own body, to our own universe, to our grace, with our masters, guides. We are feeling as if we are all alone, but that's not the truth. The truth is that we all are together in this. And today's meditation's intention is that we all hold hand and walk together on this path and realize the power of who we really are. And today, I invite you to join me for this meditation. Before we begin, I want you to put out an intent to be able to connect with your own self, to be able to connect to this oneness, feel this oneness within our hearts and around us. And the intent of this meditation is to not feel separated, but to feel whole and complete, to feel there for each other and feel the presence of guides and masters in our life. So, today, before we begin, I want you to invoke all your guides, masters, angels, your spirit animals, your power animals to be there as guidance to you. Before we begin, I want you to find a comfortable place for yourself and please sit down, or you could lie down. And as you lie down, put out an intent that when I am doing this meditation, may I be aware and awakened at all times. May my voice be a source of guidance to you. Just find yourself a comfortable place and sit down. Put out your intent for the session. And also, I want you to give yourself the permission to let go of all that is holding you back and not allowing you to feel this oneness that you are. Now that you're sitting very comfortably, you have given yourself the permission to experience this meditation on oneness. I want you to stay connected to my voice and also to the silence and the stillness in the background. Just become aware of my voice and also be aware of this stillness, this silence that is present in this meditation. As you begin this journey, I want you to just become comfortable, become aware of your body, become aware of your thoughts, become aware of your intent. become aware of the permission and become aware of all the gifts that you are going to bring in this meditation. So now let's begin. As you breathe in and breathe out, and as you close your eyes gently, become aware of my voice and become aware of the stillness, the silence around you. And as you breathe in and breathe out, become aware of your body and become aware of this stillness, the silence that is holding you in this space of awareness. As you breathe in and breathe out, stay conscious and connected to your breath. As you breathe in and breathe out, you can feel this relaxation moving through your body. And as you breathe in and breathe out, allow this relaxation to deepen and go more deeper, breathing in and breathing out. At this point of time, I want you to stay connected to your breaths. And as you breathe in and breathe out, allow yourself to stay in a circular connected motions where you breathe in and breathe out, and you breathe in and you breathe out without breaking the cycle. We have to create a circular connected energy to experience this beautiful relaxation. And as you breathe in and breathe out, letting go of all the stress of the day, all the voices and the noises through the day, all the good news and the bad news, allowing yourself to soak into this stillness, this silence. Feel this beautiful silence and this stillness and this spaciousness that is around you. As you breathe in and breathe out, become aware of your legs, become aware of your knees, your thighs, become aware of your hips. At this point of time, you're feeling more relaxed in your lower body, and you can feel a little more lighter. And as you're breathing in and breathing out, you can feel this relaxation moving through your stomach, through your abdomen, moving all the way up to your spine, relaxing your back, moving all the way up to your chest, relaxing your shoulders, letting go of all the extra baggage that you've been carrying, just kind of shaking yourself out of all the day's work, stress, discomfort, just moving a little bit here and there and shaking off your stress, your extra thinking, letting go and coming back to my voice, coming back to this silence. And as you breathe in and breathe out, relaxing your neck, relaxing your face, Remember, it's okay to face yourself today in this meditation and not be judgmental and not criticize anything about you, even if you're not able to. Move into it. Just give yourself the permission to experience this feeling of oneness that we are about to feel. And as you breathe in and breathe out, relaxing your mind, relaxing your eyes, your ears, just giving them an extra dose of not listening to anything and just experiencing this silence, the constant chattering that going on into your mind. Just relax into this silence and stillness. And as you breathe in and breathe out, relaxing your body, I want you to start shrinking. When I say shrinking, you will actually tighten your body as much as you can, slowly, without putting too much effort. Just start shrinking yourself as if you are shrinking and becoming smaller and smaller and smaller. As I count from 3, 2, 1, I want you to start shrinking yourself. Start shrinking to a point where you are completely relaxed. In the meantime, you are shrinking to a smaller, 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 smaller self. As I count from 3, 2, 1, 3. You are completely tightening your body, each and every cell, each and every muscle, and as if you are shrinking yourself into smaller. 2. Yes. Now again, try. 3, 2, and 1. And as you breathe in and breathe out, you have shrinked to half of your size. And now, again, we will keep shrinking as I count from 3, 2, 1 till you become as tiny as a thumb. If you remember the story of Thumbelina, you are shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and becoming like a Thumbelina. As I count from 3, 2, 1, 3, you are now shrinking to more half of your size and even more. 2, and you're shrinking to almost the size of your thumb. As you breathe in and breathe out, there is nothing to fear. It is your capacity to shrink or to expand. Today we are learning to know how we can expand or shrink into nothingness. It is only when we think that we are nothing, we are able to drop our ego self. So here's our opportunity to feel and connect. So now breathe in and breathe out. And as you are in the size of a thumb, just look at yourself, how tiny you are and how beautiful you are. And as you are such a small, tiny thing, just hanging out there, you are still as beautiful as everything else around you. Where do you find yourself? Are you at home or in this beautiful place on earth in nature? And as I count from 3 to 1, I want you to shrink one more time to a tiny speck, a speck that is nothing, that cannot even be measured or seen, but it is right there. As you breathe in and breathe out, become aware of your ability to be nothing. As I count from 3 to 1, shrink yourself even more smaller and to that point of nothingness, to that speck. 3. Yes, you can do it. 2. 1. And now that you see yourself just as a speck, become aware of your being just nothing, just being a zero. At this point of time, know that all that you've been thinking yourself to be, it's not the truth. It's only your identification with those things and your body. But in real sense, you are nothing. And that this world, this universe, holds you together in oneness. And as you breathe in and breathe out, start expanding again. Start breathing into coming back to your normal self. As you breathe in and breathe out, I'm going to count from 3 to 1. And by the time I count 1, you will come back to the time when you were half your size. 3, 2, and 1. You can feel that it is easy for you to expand yourself. And as you breathe in and breathe out, start expanding yourself to your normal body, to your normal self. As you breathing in and breathing out, you are expanding. With every breath, you are expanding and becoming your normal body. At this point of time, you're aware of your normal body. And as you breathe in and breathe out, start expanding. Start expanding your consciousness, your energy, your divine self, bigger than your body. As you're growing bigger and bigger, you are becoming bigger as the room that you are in. And now you're expanding. You're as bigger as half of your house. And you're breathing and you're getting bigger and bigger. And you're becoming bigger than your house. Now you are as big as the house. Your consciousness is expanding. Give yourself the permission. Just trust the process and just expand yourself. Expand yourself, becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. You're as big as your society, your community, and now you're getting bigger and bigger. You are as big as this country, and now you are becoming bigger and bigger. You are becoming this world and the universe, and you are becoming the cosmos, and you are suddenly feeling there is no separation. and that you are one as everything that could ever be. You are part of that huge divine cosmos, which includes the universes, the world, universe. It comprises of everything you could ever think of. If there are other places, you're also part of that. At this point of time, bringing your consciousness to knowing that you are part of everything that ever could be. I want you to connect to your heart and know, how do you feel when you feel part of everyone and everything, being all those different dimensions, being part of the whole cosmos, the universe, being part of this whole world. And as you breathe in and breathe out, I want you to start shrinking yourself again and start bringing yourself from that cosmos to that universe, shrinking yourself to being this world, and coming back to that country that you belong to. You are that country, to that city you belong to. And in that city, that place where you belong to that house, to that room, and now you are shrinking back and back to your normal self. At this point of time, I want you to breathe in and breathe out. Just when you breathe in and breathe out, know that you are part of everything that belongs, and yet you are nothing. So, what is it that you're holding in yourself that is separating you from being able to be that love? Who are these people whom you have kind of abandoned in your life? Or who are those people who have abandoned you? Know that we are part of this circle of life where we are interconnected, interdependent. And this is a world of all inclusiveness. Where have you excluded people in your life? Where have you excluded things in your life, thinking that is not me? He is not my friend. What is it in your life that you have excluded, thinking that's not good for me, that is not right for me? This experience of knowing that we all are part of that bigger plan, that oneness. I want you to reflect as you breathe in and breathe out. I want you to reflect on three people or any of the three things that you have removed or excluded in your life. Who is that person whom you've excluded? Who is that relationship where you felt that this is not right for me? Just as you breathe in and breathe out, it will come into your awareness the face of those people whom you have excluded in your life, or those people who have excluded in your life, and you have felt alone and you have felt unloved. It is time that we make peace with this moment, with this knowingness, and consciously connect back to those people or those things or any of our personal emotional feeling, be it your anger, be it your feeling of judging people, and you have kind of excluded that emotion, thinking, this is not me, this is not me, this is not me. Now it's time to bring it back. Yes, it's me. I completely embrace it with love and awareness and acceptance. Yes, this is me, that friend who have excluded you, a feeling or an emotion that has excluded you, or you have excluded that emotion. Even if it is a bad emotion, it is okay to give it an acceptance, to include back that feeling and emotion. What is that food that you have excluded in your life? Everything is perfect, whole, and complete, and is part of your wholeness, your oneness. So bring in back all these feelings and emotions, all your relationship, excluding a part of your own self. Allow this self to come back as you breathe in and breathe out. Let's bring back first an excluded self. Look at this excluded self. How old is this excluded self? At what age did you exclude your own self, thinking that this is not me? Being this is not right for me. Today, hold on to that excluded self and embrace it. As you breathe in and breathe out, now bring back in your relationship another person whom you have excluded. Include that person in your life, telling that person, you are part of me. Please forgive me, for I was not conscious. And include back that person in your life. You don't have to become friends, but in your heart, give that person a space and love and send them good wishes. Bring back an emotion that you unconsciously excluded in your life. It's safe for you to be who you are and accepting yourself just the way you are. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And now ask, where have you been excluded in life? And be a part of it. It's okay. Just breathe in and breathe out into that feeling where you have felt excluded in your life. And forgive. Just allow yourself to forgive this person or these people who have excluded you out of fear, out of unconsciousness. They were not aware. But once you have included them in your life, you will see the healing happening between you and them. In your heart, forgive them, send them love, and send them good wishes. Now, as you're feeling whole and complete, and you're feeling more lighter, I want you to breathe in and breathe out. Feeling whole and complete in your body, I want you to start shrinking one more time. Breathe in and breathe out. And start shrinking. As I count from 3, 2, 1, I want you to now shrink yourself to the size of your thumb. As you breathe in and breathe out, become aware of this silence, this stillness, this spaciousness, and start shrinking. Start shrinking your body. Tighten it even more tighter and tighter and shrink. 3, 2, and 1. And shrink yourself now that you're a size of a thumb. Now shrink even more and tighten yourself even more and become that speck, that little tiny speck, that tiniest possible speck. As you breathe in and breathe out, I want you to connect to this feeling of nothingness and drop all the possible ego that you have been holding on to for the longest of time, thinking that you are something. It's very important to know that we are only a speck, and yet we are all unique and we are important enough to be a part of this divine grace, of this divine self. The purpose of this being a speck is only about knowing that you belong to everything that belongs to you. And as you breathe in and breathe out, just a tiny speck weaving itself on this beautiful grass or on a tree without any fear of losing anything. And as you breathe in and breathe out, feel this immense freedom from being anything and just being. Just enjoy this freedom of just being. And as you breathe in and breathe out, begin to expand yourself. Expand yourself into the body that you are. And as you breathe in and breathe out, as I count from 3, 2, 1, with the count of 1, you will come back to your normal physical body. 3, 2, with every breath, 1. And now begin to expand yourself, including everything that belongs to you, that is you. Make sure to include everyone and everything, every part as you expand with this awareness that that's you. Just experience your vastness, your limitless self. And as you breathe in and breathe out, begin to expand as you become as big as this room, becoming as big as the house that you live in. You're beyond this house, you're beyond this city, you're beyond this country, and you're beyond the world. You're limitless, you are infinite. And as you breathe into these qualities of feeling powerful. At times when you were feeling helpless, know that you are larger and bigger than those problems. Your ability to see through things from a larger perspective. And as you breathe in and breathe out, you're expanding and growing bigger in your consciousness. And your heart is becoming bigger and bigger. And you are feeling this love and compassion for this world, this beautiful world you live in. And you thought that you are separate, but that's not the truth. You are far beyond this. And as you breathe in, you can feel this universe. You can feel this beautiful cosmos. You can feel everything that is, and that is you. It resides in your heart. It resides in your being. And as you breathe in and breathe out, feel your multidimensional self. Feel the presence of this silence, this beautiful stillness where there are no problems, where there is only and only love. If there are many dimensions, there are many, many universes. You are part. Expand yourself and be part of that. And expand and expand. Know your potential to be bigger and bigger. At this point of time, when you're all inclusive and all love, breathe in and breathe out. Feel the presence of everything that you're seeking outside yourself. And know that it's all there within you. And as you breathe in and breathe out, feeling this oneness, there is no separation. The joy of feeling this oneness. I want you to start shrinking and start coming back to your present self with all the love, with all the wisdom, with all the divine power of love in your heart. Start breathing in and breathing out and start coming back to this moment here in the now. As you breathe in and breathe out, as you breathe in and breathe out, you're going back from your Virat Svarupa to your normal, simple, humble self. Breathe in and breathe out. As you're part of this universe, you are breathing in and breathing out to being this world. And as you are shrinking yourself to becoming just who you are, a simple, humble self who is aware of this cycle of life where everything, all of nature, the all of universe, the all of cosmos is you. The birds and the animals are no separate from you. All the beings in the world are not separate from you. You're just one with each and everything, and you can feel this love and compassion, and you can feel the kindness in your heart growing as you're beginning to come back to this moment here in the now. And as you come back to your regular self, as you breathe in and breathe out, just know that you are never, never alone, that you are loved, that you are all that is. And as you come back to yourself, allow yourself to breathe in and breathe out, integrating so much of information. I want you to just relax and breathe into these feelings where Adi Shankaracharya has said, you are everything and yet you are nothing. You are thy presence, that stillness, that silence. And as you breathe in and breathe out, and as you feel whole and complete in your being, just stay in silence for 2 minutes as I take off. You can stay in silence for 1 or 2 minutes before you get up and get back to your normal life. Just let yourself know that you are the divine blessing, that you are loved, that you are always, always, always guided. Thank you so much, friends, for joining me today. I hope and wish you lots of love, and may you feel this oneness, and may you be all inclusive in your life. Thank you, thank you, thank you.